All right, go ahead.
All right, so today I'm talking about the Blue Jays, which is one fan. Awesome. Three fans. Okay, sweet. So they finished with a 93-69 record, which was good for first in the AL East, and that's the first time they've made playoffs in 22 years. So 1993 was the last time they made playoffs, which is a long, long time. They snapped the longest playoff drought with winning the AL East this year, and it's crazy how long it's been. I haven't even seen a postseason game in my life yet. So, well, I have now, but they were able to do this because of the deadline where they picked up Troy Tulowitzki and David Price, which are two of the best players in MLB. At the deadline, they were 50-49, and now they are in the playoffs, so that's pretty sweet. And the fans have shown how excited they are because since then, the ticket sales have quadrupled since the deadline. For the first time, for many people, it's the first time seeing them in the playoffs, me included. And the playoff tickets, they also sold out in minutes. Like, it's hard to get tickets even now. And they also set a TV record this year. The highest number of fans watched in 14 years on Sportsnet, which is really crazy to think about. From 92, 93, all the way to about 2000, they had sold out many, many games compared to what they were doing before. They're also the very first team in a long time from Toronto to be any good. I mean, I'm a Leafs fan, so I know they're not going anywhere. And it's crazy to see that we finally have a team that isn't a pushover, that's not going to, we expect to lose, because this year the Leafs are that team. There's tons of merch everywhere as well. I mean, I've pretty much been a walking billboard for the past 2 weeks. And you walk down the hall, and I don't know how many Blue Jays hats I've seen, probably more than I can count by now. The crowds have been insane. The most high-energy crowd I've ever seen at Rogers Center. They're super loud. I mean, players that come there for the last month have said it's been the loudest building they've been into for a long time. Going into the playoffs, they're the hottest team right now, so they have a lot of expectations to win, and they didn't start off too well. They lost the first 2 games in Toronto, which a lot of people were surprised. They were expected to win pretty easily. I think they had the highest odds out of everyone to win the playoffs. And the U.S. fans are now paying attention way more than they were before, because usually Toronto is a team that nobody expects to do anything. And that one of the big reasons about that is because of Josh Donaldson, who is probably going to be the MVP this year. He's definitely winning the race. He's the best player in the MLB, in my opinion. So right now they're playing Texas in the American League Division Series. It's tied 2-2, and it's a best-of-5, so the next game is huge. They need to win, or otherwise they're done, which would be a huge bummer after the huge season they just had. On Sunday, they actually just had a huge attendance audience on TV. They had 4.17 million people tune into the game throughout the game, which is huge. I don't think there's ever been that many people watch a game before. So they're going to play tomorrow for Game 5 in Toronto at 2 o'clock. So once class is over, I will be going straight home, of course. And if they win, I don't even know what's going to happen in Toronto. It'll be crazy. No Toronto team has made it past the first round since 2004, which was my Maple Leafs who did that, and they're not going to do it for a long time. So this is pretty much your only chance. That's about it.